Bitwise has announced a new approach to managing its Hyperliquid ETF, in which the firm will direct 10% of its management fees toward purchasing HYPE tokens for its own balance sheet. This is a notable shift from the traditional model of simply collecting fees and holding the underlying asset passively. Instead, Bitwise is using a portion of its revenue to actively acquire HYPE tokens, which it will then stake to generate additional returns. This move aligns with Hyperliquid's tokenomics, where the protocol routes a significant portion of its trading fees through the assistance fund to repurchase HYPE tokens. On the open market, Bitwise's decision mirrors that structure, reinforcing the fund's alignment with the token's economic model. The Hyperliquid ETF, NYSE, BHYP, launched on May 15 with a 0.34% sponsor fee and is the first U.S. product to offer in-house staking through Bitwise Onchain Solutions. This feature is a key differentiator in the ETF space, where most products do not integrate on-chain staking into their operations. The firm also provided a temporary fee waiver for the first month on the fund's first $500 million in assets, signaling confidence in its product's appeal. The launch was strong, with most people arrive after the move is obvious and the easy upside is gone. We focus on serious crypto education and high-quality signals before the crowd rushes in, so you can understand the setup earlier and move sooner. If you want that edge, visit the link below now. BHYP recording about $4.31 million in first-day trading volume, making it one of the stronger altcoin ETF debuts of the year. Bitwise was the first to file for a Hyperliquid ETF in the US, ahead of rival filings from 21 Shares and Grayscale. However, 21 Shares was the first to market with its own HYPE ETF, THYP, which launched on May 12. Since then, THYP has recorded around $10.5 million in cumulative net inflows. Together, the two HYPE ETFs have accumulated more than $5.6 million in total net inflows. This competition suggests growing interest in HYPE and the broader category of altcoin ETFs. Hyperliquid's tokenomics are central to Bitwise's strategy. The protocol routes roughly 99% of its protocol revenue through the assistance fund to repurchase HYPE tokens, which helps to define the token's investment case. This structure creates a feedback loop where increased protocol activity, like the $2.9 trillion in trading volume Hyperliquid saw in 2025, can lead to more HYPE repurchases and, potentially, a stronger token price. Bitwise's decision to mirror this structure in its ETF strategy suggests a deep alignment with Hyperliquid's economic model. The stakes for Bitwise and Hyperliquid are significant. For Bitwise, this move could differentiate its ETF in a competitive market and potentially attract investors who value alignment between fund managers and the assets they hold. For Hyperliquid, the increased institutional focus and the potential for more HYPE token repurchases could support further adoption and price stability. However, the success of this model will depend on several factors, including continued protocol growth, regulatory stability, and investor confidence in the staking and repurchase mechanism. Uncertainty remains around how the market will react to this new model. While Bitwise's strategy is innovative, it is untested at scale in the ETF space. The firm will need to. Most people arrive after the move is obvious and the easy upside is gone. We focus on serious crypto education and high-quality signals before the crowd rushes in, so you can understand the setup earlier and move sooner. If you want that edge, visit the link below now. Demonstrate that the staking and repurchase mechanism can be effective in a regulated environment, and that the returns from these activities justify the use of management fees. Additionally, the broader regulatory landscape for crypto ETFs is still evolving, and any changes could impact the viability of this model. The next signal to watch is whether other ETF issuers follow Bitwise's lead or if regulators issue guidance that could affect this approach. For now, Bitwise's Hyperliquid ETF represents a bold experiment in aligning fund strategy with tokenomics, and the market will be watching closely to see how it plays out.